Welcome to Dada's Old Legos. Today we're going to be looking at the base of like the good guys, like the throne room. I was trying to think of a good name. It's got like the White Lance, so we could say it's the White Lance throne room. I'm not sure. In any case, you can see there's a whole bunch of people kind of gathered around the center. There's someone on the throne, the leader, right? A couple knights or warriors, what have you. So we'll look at each one of these guys individually as we deconstruct the structure as well. Yeah, we'll kind of start with these guys on the outside. These dudes were actually just standing nearby outside. I'm assuming that they were part of this faction or group. There's someone with a big old shield. I'm supposing it's like an energy shield thing. I know it's like glass, but sometimes these things I used to think of like as force fields or something of that nature. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start deconstructing our pieces so that we can get these all put away, stored. These are Legos that I built when I was a youngin', little kid slash high school student. I'm honest. But some of these things are older pieces or guys that have existed for a long time in my little world, my lore, my Lego adventures and pieces. Yeah. Got this dude, his little scuba setup. He's not sure from what set. One of the samurai sets or something, maybe. I'm not sure. So we've got his whole setup there. There's that guy. And we got this other dude. I think this is like a hammer or a mace. I don't think it's a wand. And I think he's got like a jetpack. I know it's supposed to be like a suit for going underwater, you know, those scuba suit things or deep diving things. I don't know, spacing on the word. In any case, I kind of made it more like a jetpack in my brain so that I could have people flying around and have it make sense, you know, like the version of what they did in The Mandalorian. But as a little kid, it's not such a weird thing to just have people flying around like that. All right, there we go. Taking that piece off. That one was a little bit tricky. I was kind of stuck on there. Okay, we do have this gate. I do believe it's a functioning gate. Like it has pieces that could, yeah, open up. So if we move this guy out of the way, you can have that open up or close. Or even, it looks like we have a way to, yeah, if we put that lance down there, kind of block the entrance. So it's kind of got this little mechanism in the door that locks it in place. Kind of cool. That's kind of nice with the lance. It worked out with our door. So we'll go ahead and deconstruct our door. Get those pieces into some categories, color coded, and we'll keep on deconstructing our fort for the good guys. The supposed good guys. The people who at least look like they're the good guys. I think as I got older, I started having the good guys not necessarily always be the good guys. But like, they looked like they were, you know, that whole thing that like all the major media tries to do to invert itself to kind of stand out. It's like, oh, I'm going to do the same thing as a kid. That's how I'm going to play with my stuff. My pieces. You're just emulating everything around us, really. Mixing it all together. Okay. Retelling of old stories, you know, is kind of an interesting idea to me. Okay. So we've got our little solar panel as well off of here. We'll just do that. Oh, we're kind of taking this apart at the front. And we've got another dude here. We can have a look, see what we've got on him. Looks like pretty standard. Like, actually, he's just got normal clothes besides this tape that we've got on this piece. I did a lot of that type of stuff, augmenting people and their gear. I'm not sure what the point of this was, to be honest. Makes it stand out more. Some sort of wrapping that has significance for them. And we've got, oh, this is some sort of extra weapon. It looks like the leader has one like this. So it's like a spare spear maybe for this guy. So if he wants to, instead of use a sword, use the spear thing, he could do that. But this looks like I just kind of put together a couple different pieces. There we go. So on and so forth. Onward. Okay, knight. That was knight. Oh, he's got a little sheath thing too. On his back there. I think I did that a lot with the guys later on who were riding on like horseback and whatnot, so they could actually, you know, ride their horses. Okay, come on. Let's get this little bit of tape off. All right, we're gonna have to deal with that. I gotta put you off to the side there, buddy. Sorry, but I'm gonna keep on doing the Lego deconstruction, not the taking the tape off. Let's see, what do we got in here? It sounds like we got something. Oh yeah, got some gems. And I've got tape on my hand. Some coins. Looks like there's some not Lego pieces in here. I'm trying to also like safety proof this for like a young one who's gonna play with these Legos, so I gotta get like things like that out. That is not gonna be around my daughter. Sastina, if you're watching, then yeah, not gonna be in there. So here we go. We got this dude. He's got like a little shield thing. And we got, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, honestly. A vent on it. I think it was just a decorative piece. I thought it looked cool, so I'm like, I'm gonna put it on his shield. Not sure if it served a particular function. My cat's looking like she might jump over here. Gotta keep an eye on that. So, here we go. I'm getting there. Making some serious progress. Oh, this is definitely some ones where I'm like, oh no, am I gonna have to do this easy way or the hard way? There we go. That worked. Yeah, if you've got these larger pieces, you can kind of use them to get leverage on the smaller ones. Get a good angle. And stick something to that piece and then anchor it in. Okay. Got these. That's what we got so far left over. Oh, this has got like a little glove over it. I'm not sure why I did that, but sometimes I like to do that kind of like, I don't know, for the bird people or whatever, people that were like non-humans. This guy's got one of the, I think, orc swords. Cool. Like samurai armor. And he's got like a samurai head, and it looks like, oh, he's got like a cyborg chest piece underneath there. Kind of interesting. I think he's got like one of the Jedi sets or Anakin's shirt or something. It might be Anakin. Yeah, because the color is not quite right for the Jedi. Okay, so we got this piece. Oh, that's actually one piece together there. Those two, well, came apart nicely then, considering that I was doing that wrong. This guy's got like a shield. It looks like he's one of the triangle head people, but he's a good one. Part of the good faction, I think. Either that or he's attacking them. He's got the same color scheme, I think. There's a lot of these guys, blue and gray and white. So I think he's part of their group. Right? Could be wrong. And he had like a little holster, it looks like, for like a shoulder mounted thing, like I did on the other triangle people video. Their little way of sheathing things on their back. If you're curious about that, check out the triangle head people video. Like a whole base that I did of people kind of like this guy who had wings and this triangle head. That we are not going to have in long-term storage. Oh, this guy's got like some nice newer looking chest piece. I think that's from the Lego set, maybe. Or sorry, the chess set of Lego pieces. Got a mage. Looks like a lady with the no, I'm not sure if the shirt is a female body type. It's hard to tell, but definitely got the hair and the sunglasses. Little sleek sunglasses, right? I don't know. Lego people. Sometimes it can be particularly hard to tell, especially on the old ones. The uncanny valley, where it's like, that does almost look like a person, but you know, it's still cartoony. And then like they started doing more realistic Legos that looked like more like people. It was like almost too detailed for me. It's like, yes, that does actually look like Michael Jordan. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of facial detail on that Lego. As opposed to like the simple old school, just like circles for eyes, right? I don't know. I'm definitely not like just the circles for eyes kind of simple face, but like of my generation, there was definitely stuff like that guy a lot. It's like, it's still just one color for the most part, maybe two. It's kind of simple designs. I've seen some interesting ones where they have like a bunch of different like reds and purples and other things on their faces, which is cool. I definitely think it's cool to have a couple different things like that in the Lego selection. Okay, we're starting to run out of space on top of this surface. I'm stacking them on. You can still hear them being put down at least. Clear it out so you can see a little bit more of what we got left so far. That floor piece came off. I think that this was like a teleporter as well. A little teleportation pad where people could go stand on that and then they flip the switch. They get sent off. I know there's magicians that have jetpacks and teleporters. The wonderful world of Lego collections from like the early 2000s. Got your Star Wars bounty hunter mage woman. Because, yeah, definitely got the lipstick, right? I think that's what I was going for with that character. And then we've got the leader himself, the gruff dude on the throne. And then we got that. And there we go. That's most of his spear. And now he's got like this shield thing. So take that apart. Okay. My cat's definitely looking over here like she's gonna jump over. I gotta get quicker. Okay, we got this dude. He looks like that's all like parts for people parts. That's like the category that I'm working with for like the Lego people. It's like, okay, all of the legs and torsos and hats and all that stuff I think probably should go together. Because if you're doing Lego people stuff, you're probably doing Lego people stuff and you need more Lego people stuff, right? opposed to like the engineering in the building. Okay, so it looks like we have a random screw. Get that taken care of. We've got another set of wings here for someone who has actually some drawings or something. Pictures. I think there's supposed to be pictures from like Indiana Jones set or something like that. Get that all there in place. Okay, our throne right here. It looks like it just comes off pretty easily. I don't know if there's a particular purpose for that. I don't think there was. It wasn't like there was anything hidden underneath it or behind it or anything. No secret door. So that's getting focused on. Let's fix that. So we've got all of those pieces. Take it apart. And we've got this, like, I don't know, storage room off to the side that has like those extra wings. A lightsaber, it looks like. It's like a stubby lightsaber. Not sure. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. And then I don't know what this is. I think it's supposed to be like a cannon or a bow. Maybe it's a bow. Yeah, kind of looks like it's supposed to be like a bow or something like that, right? Doesn't quite work in terms of the angle on it and the arms of the Lego people, but that does appear to be what we were going for. The shapes and whatnot. It's got some cool little triangles being used for dramatic edges. Vents, maybe. I'm not sure. A lot of these little pieces used there to invert, change the direction. Up is down now. A little interesting thing there. Yeah. Sometimes the little builds are some of the most interesting engineering projects. You're just trying to make something look simple. What you got? You gotta work with what you have. Because that's what you have, right? Okay. Now we're just into the simple part, just breaking apart this last wall. Breaking those down into colors. Part of the video. Or if you just like the sound of Legos being taken apart, go ahead, turn it up. Oh, the wall just split in two there. Yeah, when you just go random like that, sometimes it's gonna just fall apart. That's my random wall building. Patterns, etc. Okay. And it's just about everything. Even down to the floor. Oh, it has a lot of dust. Uh-oh. That is a whole lot of dust. I don't like the look of that. I'm gonna be sneezing soon. Okay. I think that is all of the pieces. Thank you for joining me.